Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor, praise, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Hakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Alright, peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, scattered abroad. This the brother, Barazal, here with a quick lesson. And Lord wanted this edifying. So, this is just going to be a lesson going in on, the 2/3 of, the nation of Israel, all right, which is the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay? And this specifically going into, the 2/3 of our people, man, because at the end of the day, the 2/3 are going to get destroyed, man. They're going to get left behind in this society, man. And why? Because they won't come back to the Lord, man. All right, you got Jake caught up in all this different folly, going on in the world. All right, focused on making it on this side. All right, doing all types of drugs, eating abomination. All right, and when you come, with the Bible, all right, with what is supposed to deliver us, all right, Jake don't want to hear none of that. All right, so it's pretty much gonna go into the 2/3. All right, and the judgment they're going to receive because they don't want to take heed to the word of the Lord. So this is the book of Hosea 4:6. All right, it says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. All right, and that's true, man. All right, you got Jake out here, man, completely oblivious to who they truly are as a people. All right, and even the ones who do know, all right, they're not taking this thing serious. All right, you got a lot of Jake who think that, this Israelite thing is a trend or, a fad or whatever the case may be. All right, so you got Jake, they'll come out, wearing the sharp fringes or, they may say a shalom, drive-by shalom, but that's as far as it go, man. All right, because, our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. All right, they don't understand how serious this truth is, how serious things is going to be, man. All right, the Lord is ready to have all hell break loose. All right, completely break loose, man. All right, and and Jake ain't gonna know where hit him. All right, but going back to the top, it say Hosea 4:6, it say, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. So, you got a lot of Jake, we out in the highways and hedges, all right, trying to give, you this knowledge. All right, you got Jake who, just walk right past, all right, scoff, all right, call us different, different names and things like that. All right, scoff at the prophets. All right, but hey, the Lord ain't dealing with that, man. It says, as you can see, it say, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. So it's going, because it's got to be understood that a lot of you Jakes, all right, that know about this truth, man, and disregarded it. All right, you gonna know who the true prophets are during Jacob's trouble, man. All right, that's what it says in Ezekiel 33, I think 33 and 33, I believe. The last verse of the 33rd chapter. All right, it says, and then, roughly paraphrasing, then they shall know a prophet have been among them. All right, and that's what's gonna happen. All right, in that day you're gonna be saying, I'm an Israelite. All right, that day you're gonna call on the Lord's name. All right, but the Lord is gonna be dealing with you, man. All right, because it's gonna be too late. All right, the scriptures say, because I stretched out my hand and no man regarded. He's pretty much not gonna deal with you. All right. It says, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. All right, so pretty much, these people ain't gonna have a hedge to what's to come, man. All right, the prophets, all right, 1/3, 144,000. All right, they gonna have that covering. All right, but these 2/3 niggas out here, man. All right, they're gonna get whatever judgment the Lord see fit. All right, and it ain't gonna be pretty neither, man. All right, you're gonna have a lot of these women ravished. All right, a lot of these Jakes die of famine, die from the sword, pestilences. All right, it's gonna be a lot of death out here, man. All right, and it ain't just gonna be the heathen nations. All right, it's gonna be these 2/3 niggas as well. All right, so let me get my next precept. Of course, we got Zechariah 13:8. It says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, two parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein." All right, two parts therein shall be cut off and die. That's talking about 2/3 Israelites in America, man. All right, two thirds of these niggas, man, is gonna die, man. All right, it says, "But the third shall be left therein," and that's talking about the 1/3 elect. All right. The elect is the only one that's going to receive that salvation. Verse 9, it says, "And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried." All right. So, of course, the 1/3, is going to catch hell. All right. Go through certain temptations and this, that, and the third. But what's going to happen? All right. Ultimately, through Yahweh Bashim al-Shah, they're going to overcome. All right, overcome until the end, man. All right, and it say, "They shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power." All right, and Lord willing, brothers, and myself, is of that number. All right, that's why we put in the work. All right, go on the highways and the hedges, put out lessons. All right. Study the scriptures, all right, do our research, all right, keeping watch for the prophecies, all right, because, hey, man, this ain't no game, man, all right, we coming into very scary times, and the only thing, that's going to be able to save you, and give you any type of protection is going to be Yahweh Bashim al-Shah, man. All right, through his angels and such. Okay. So this is Psalms 82:5. It says, "They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness, and all the foundations of the earth are out of course." And yeah, man, a lot of people are walking in darkness. All right. Why? It say all the foundations of the earth are out of course. So this world, all right, specifically Babylon the Great. A lot of our people are caught up in that Babylon juice, man. All right, Babylonian wine, man. All right, completely going off. All right, Jake and especially our women as well, man. All right, women saying that they independent. All right, of course, don't need a man. All right, cursing out the Jake man. Rather would be with Esau. All right, saying being harlots and things of that nature, man. Hey, the Lord ain't dealing with that shit, man. All right, a lot, and a lot of these women, most of these women is gonna be humble. All right, these women is gonna be humble, man. All right, because all that independent shit is gonna go out the way when you got fucking them UN troops on your ass, man. All right, you got a man who ain't had nothing in all this time, and he see you like you a fresh piece of meat. All right, what you gonna do then, man? All right, but these women want to be so independent, right? But hey, let's get to Isaiah 3:8. It say, "For Jerusalem is ruined and Judah is fallen." All right, and Jerusalem, Israel, all right, and Judah, all right, representing the southern kingdom. All right, but this also can be applied to the nation of Israel as well. It says, "Because their tongue and their doings are against the Lord, to provoke the eyes of his glory." All right, so you see that? All right, Jake doing what they doing. All right, scoffing. All right, not regarding the Lord, selling out, man, being agents. All right. All these different acts, all these different Jakes who don't repent from these acts, man. All right, they're gonna have to see judgment from the Lord. All right. And so that's what they gonna do. All right. But now we're gonna get to the last scripture. All right, and this is Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. It say, "For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they select it. But to do good, they have no knowledge, man." Yeah, and Jake don't know the right way, man. All right, the right way ain't the being a black, so-called black conscious type dude, ain't no ancient Kemet. All right, woke in this society. All right, the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding coming from the scriptures. All right, and the proper breakdowns of the scriptures. All right, which of course we believe is the GMS. All right, that has the 100% truth. All right. Because you just look at these other camps, man, you could just tell them dudes ain't right, man. All right. IUIC is pretty much Christians, man, with a small Israelite twist to it. All right. IUCPK, carnal as hell. All right. Other these dudes, one body, Dallas, or whatever their name is, man, completely going off. GOCC believe Edom can be saved. All right. So you got all these people just going off, man. All right, none of these groups have the understanding, man. All right, besides GMS, all right, Great Millstone, all right, coming from the apostles on down, all right, apostles and elders on down, man. All right, but that's pretty much the lesson. It is what it is, man. These 2/3 got to get it. All right. And, at first you may feel bad, but it come to a point where it's like, you can't feel bad, man. All right. Because we going out there week in and week out trying to wake you Jakes up, trying to, through your how by Shema or Shai, show you how to receive that salvation, and you disregard it. All right. So whatever happened to you, man, it come to a point where you don't feel bad for what's gonna happen to these Jakes, man. All right, but hey, man, that's pretty much the lesson, Akim. Lord willing, it was edifying. All right, shalom to you, brothers.